Hello and welcome to Edukami's YouTube channel. My name is Harsh Singh, and in this video we shall discuss the tiger population in India and specifically in Sundarbans, where Sundarban Reserve carrying capacity has almost exceeded the tiger population sustained in that region. But before that, tigers, probably the most ferocious predators. These are the largest of the big cats, but alas, their population around the whole world, it dropped down to 3,200 around the year 2010. And this is the reason that all the tiger ranging countries, 13 of them, they met at St. Petersburg in Russia, and they declared that they will vouch to increase the tiger population T cross 2 by 2 times by the year 2022. India is one of the most important tiger ranging countries, which hosts around 80% of tiger population. Now, tigers happen to be at the pinnacle, at the summit of the food web, and that is why preservation of tigers is very, very important for ecosystem preservation, conservation, and restoration. And this is where we have to understand what has been the issue for this tiger population decline over the years. And this is where I want to share the most important quality of tigers. They prey over a larger area. They call it a range, right? We call it a range, tiger range. And the range of tigers is very big because they prey upon a larger area. This area cannot be constrained. Decline in forest reserves. This is a reason for the tigers being, venturing out into other areas and then fall prey to human-animal conflict. Similarly, when they have a prey base, because tigers are what? Non-vegetarian eaters, right? So when they prey on other animals or any other species, they depend on the prey base as well. If the prey base is less, if there is less water available, what will the other prey be able to eat? If the prey base is less, then the population of other species will be less. And this will definitely increase tiger's range. This will definitely also be a factor on tiger population sustaining in that particular area. Not only that, what about desertification? Can tiger population stay there? No, not at all. They need more forested areas, areas where more prey base is available. Not only that, there are human activities, right? Forest cutting, and there is deforestation. All of it is a factor which leads to decrease in tiger population. The land use overlap along with activities, jungle activities, and forest areas where tigers also want to stay. This is all getting jumbled up, and because of this, it leads to human-animal conflict, right? Getting back to make you understand the climate change. Climate change is also responsible, where sea levels are rising. There is increased salinity around some specific areas, specifically Sundarbans, where the prey base has reduced because of rising sea level, increasing salinity, decreasing prey base. And this is why the tiger carrying capacity has decreased in Sundarbans. For one tiger to sustain, there needs to be more area. This is the cause. Specifically in Sundarbans, an animal doesn't know much. They will be bound to overstep from their region from time to time just to look for their prey, right? Now, for the same reason, if we look at the whole country, the tiger population is distributed around the whole country dependent on the kind of landscape. Tiger population cannot be distributed, between states, because tigers don't know the boundaries. They keep on venturing from one end to another, only depending on the kind of landscape it is. And therefore, India's tiger landscape is divided into 5 landscapes. One is the Shivalik region and Indo-Gangetic Belt region. The second is the central and western India, Western Ghats region. The third is the Eastern Ghat region, and the fourth is the Sundarban region, and the fifth is the Assam plains and northeast India. It is all because the landscape completely is different at different places. While at one place, in the northern part of India, there are dense forests available, there is less human interference available. This results in higher tiger population per 100 square kilometer. This is why Corbett Tiger Reserve sees 10 to 16 tigers per 100 square kilometer area, tiger range. On the other hand, when you look at the central India, right, these are the places, for example, Bandipur and the western side, we have the rainforest, and this is the reason that we have 7 to 11 tigers, because there's increased biodiversity, high prey base, good availability of water. But when you move to central India, where there are dry deciduous forests, at Kanha, you will see decreased number of tigers again, right? 6 to 10 per 100 square kilometer. And then it further decreases in Sundarban areas because of the kind of landscape. It is not able to sustain more prey base. It is not able to handle the climate change well. Sundarban also faces the brunt of the cyclones. Sundarban also faces the issue along the coastline where there is more or urbanization happening and less of forest preservation happening. And for the same reason, Joint Indo-Bangla study said in 2015 the tiger population, tiger density will be around 2.85 per 100 square kilometers. And this is because of the hostile mangrove habitat that supports low tiger prey base. As simple as that. On one hand, we are trying to increase the tiger population, while on the other, tiger population is decreasing. Its carrying capacity in an ecosystem gets decreasing. Right? We see in the whole country, the tiger population was around 1700 in 2010. The same time when we had around 3200 tigers around the whole world. But thankfully, their numbers have only increased with time. 3200 around the whole world, but 1700 in India in 2010. However, you see a leap of 2200 tigers and later 2900 tigers in 2018. This tiger census is carried once in 4 years, and this is due to getting carried out in 2022. And India is expected to have 35% increase in tiger population now, so exceeding 4,000 tigers. And one reason for this increase is a good way of carrying out the tiger census. Now there is more certainty because through camera trappings we are able to click the exact pictures of tigers. So there is more certainty in the numbers. Earlier we did not have this certainty. The area for carrying out the tiger census have also increased with time. Right? So this is a very good step. On one hand, Global Tiger Forum has set a goal of doubling the count of wild tigers by 2020. India owns 80% of these world habitat and tigers as well. Right? So on one hand, we want to increase the tiger population and it is actually increasing, while on the other, human and animal conflict is also increasing because the carrying capacity of the nature has reduced. Example is Sundarban. So what do? We have to conserve tiger population in any way because these happen to be at the summit of the food base, right? At the summit of the food pyramid. And tiger population, if sustained, can only sustain the whole ecosystem population. Imagine if tigers don't exist, then all the deers would eat the grass away, right? The deer population exceeding in any forest area would cause complete damage in an ecosystem, and therefore tiger population regulates the whole ecosystem in a very, very good manner. So while you see when conflict between tiger and humans is an effect of decreasing the area of tigers, this is also the cause which is leading to further decline in tiger population at specific areas. This is where some solutions are relevant. There are short-term and long-term solutions. Short-term solutions could be fixing a prey base, for example, artificially boosting the prey base. But what if we want to just keep a deer or a hog or a rabbit in a terrain? However, that terrain is not able to support the viable population of these animal species. Therefore, this is a short-term solution to boost prey base. There must be an active method in which the population bottlenecks of tiger is reduced. How? We have to increase the area of conservation of tigers. We will have to increase the tiger ranges of these animals, and we will have to shift people, give them generous compensation so that they are able to shift away and give way to the natural predators, the largest of the big cats, their due space on earth. If you like this video, share some love on us through likes, comments and shares. If you subscribe to Edukimi's YouTube channel, you will receive timely updates for such interesting videos. If you have any questions, doubts, please put them on the comment section. We will get back to you. Thank you for watching.